Hey guys, good morning and welcome to Sunday. It's a beautiful Sunday morning, an exciting one, of course, with a lot of football activities and matches. So, yesterday wasn't our day. We are feeling the effects of the winter break, where we had to deal with very limited matches and matches that aren't so sure. But today, let's bounce back with a win today. So today we have odds of four, so four odds split into two tickets for your benefit, and it's basically a total of seven matches. So split into two, each of them give two odds each on the dot. And I would encourage you to, if you want to bet on them, I would encourage you to stake equal amounts on two different tickets and not match them. Okay. And yeah, let's bounce back with a win today. The very first game we have is from the England FA Cup. It's a game involving West Ham and Bristol City. So we take a look at West Ham at home. 5 matches played and they haven't lost a single game at home. This is a team that has beaten the likes of Manchester United, Wolves, and even Freiburg. Okay. Now we take a look at Bristol City away from home, and they've been very, very disappointed. 2 draws, 2 losses, and just 1 win away from home. Now we take a look at their head-to-head, and their head-to-head shows that this is a fixture that West Ham has dominated years back. Now, in view of West Ham's current form, because if you've been following West Ham, you realize that their home has become a very strong fortress. They hardly lose at home, and they are more likely to pick a win at home than when playing away from home. We have every reason to believe, and given the fact that they're also not in a threatening position in the league, let's say a position where they could be relegated, I think they will want to play this match with every amount of seriousness because their league position is secure, and they will want to go far in this FA Cup, okay, and make extra money. And against a championship team that is even poor in the championship, this is a game West Ham should win in 90 minutes. So we expect West Ham to win this fixture in 90 minutes at odds of 1.40. The next fixture we have is from the England FA Cup. It's Nottingham Forest versus Blackpool. Now this is where it's interesting. So you look at Nottingham Forest, okay. They've had 4 losses. But the information you probably do not know is that just 2 weeks ago, they brought in a new coach. And that is why you've seen here, they were able to record a victory last week at home. So prior to this new coach coming in, they have racked up 4 consecutive losses at home. But then they had the new coach coming, and the new coach won 2 away matches on the bounce. And then his next home game, he also won, which was a game against Manchester United with all their fantastic squad, and they were able to beat Manchester United by 2-1. And we take a look at Blackpool. And Blackpool too has been very disappointing, 4 losses and 1 win. So my hypothesis on this game is simple. If you've been watching this Nottingham Forest team, you realize that they're trying to do everything to impress this new coach. And there's what we call a new coach bounce in football. So it's basically players who are underperforming, trying to do everything possible to gain the trust of the new coach and win their positions in the squad. And that's exactly what is happening to Nottingham Forest at the moment. So against this Blackpool team that isn't doing so well, even away from home, we are backing Nottingham Forest to win this game in 90 minutes. And previous head-to-head suggests that this is a fixture that Nottingham Forest has dominated even when they were in the championship. So the odds for Nottingham Forest to win this game in 90 minutes is priced at 1.39. And the final fixture we have here is a game involving Manchester City and Huddersfield in the FA Cup. So you look at Manchester City at home. This is a team that has been very, very excellent, as you can see here. 3 wins and 2 draws. Right. And the interesting thing about this game is this game should have a number of key injured players return including the likes of Kevin De Bruyne. And then you look at Huddersfield away from home, and they've been very, very disappointed, right? 2 losses, 2 draws, and 1 win. This is a game you can expect Manchester City to score and win by up to 4 goals to nothing, because Huddersfield has been a real shame in the Championship. And I mean, head to head shows that it's a fixture that even way back in the Premier League that Manchester City has dominated, winning a number of times. So it's very simple, and it's for this reason that we've given Manchester City a straight victory at odds of 1.03. And of course, you have the booking code here, which will give you 2 odds on the dot for these 3 matches: 1xBet and Sportybet. And please, I would encourage you not to match these 2 tickets together. Now, the next collection also gives 2 odds, and the first game is from the Portugal League. It's Famalicão versus Chaves. So you take a look at Famalicão. They've been impressive: 2 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. But then we investigate the games they lost, and you can clearly see that they lost to teams that are in the top 5 of the table. So they lost to Porto. Porto is in the top 5. They also lost to this Vitória Guimarães, that is in the top 5 or top 6 of the table. But every other team on their level, or every other team that their levels are ahead, what has happened is that they have beaten or drawn this team. Now we take a look at Chaves away from home, and Chaves has been extremely disappointing. 5 losses in 5 matches. It's also interesting we take a look at their standings to see what this game would mean for Famalicão and where Famalicão is on the table. And now when you look at Famalicão's position on the table, you see that Famalicão is position 8. Now we look at the matches, the teams they lost to. So they lost to FC Porto. FC Porto is number 3. They lost to Vitória Guimarães, a team that is number 5. And now the team they are playing, Chaves, in the relegation zone, they shouldn't have a problem winning or drawing this game in 90 minutes. It's actually a game we expect them to win in 90 minutes. So it's for this reason that we've given Famalicão a draw no bet at odds of 1.28. The next game in this collection is from the Greece Super League. It's a game involving Panathinaikos versus Panetolikos. So you look at Panathinaikos at home, they've been in very excellent form, winning 3 times and losing twice. But again, what's interesting is their 2 losses, the only losses they have recorded at home, came in the Europa League. They haven't lost domestically. This is a very important point to note. They haven't lost domestically. In fact, they have won every one of their domestic league. Now, the away team has lost 3 times away from home and won only once. And the last time they won at home, it wasn't even in the league. So their last 5 games, they haven't won a single game in the league. It was the cup game that they won. So about every other game, they have lost or drawn. So against this Panathinaikos team, and it's important we check Panathinaikos' position on the table. So when you check their position on the table, you'll see that this is a team that is well rounded, and they're in a very good position, and they will need 3 points. They're position 2, and it's very competitive at the top for them. So they need maximum points to keep advancing. They need, if they fail to pick maximum points, then they'll have the likes of POK consolidate their position on the top. So it's for this reason that we are convinced beyond reasonable doubt that Panathinaikos Athens will win this game in 90 minutes, and the odds for this to happen is priced at 1.15. The next fixture we have is from the Italy Serie A. It's a game involving Salernitana versus Juventus. So we look at Juventus away form, and they've just been brilliant. Imagine playing 5 games away from home and not losing a single one in your last 5 matches. It's excellent stuff. And then you look at Salernitana away from home, and only 2 wins have they recorded. Right? And one of those wins came in the Coppa Italia. So against this Juventus team, that has ambitions of winning the league or challenging the top place team for the league title, this is not a game Juventus will joke with. It's a game that they want to go in with the desire of picking 3 maximum points. Not even a draw will be good enough. And as you can see, 3 additional points will help them close the gap on Inter Milan to just 2 points, and they need that. So it's for this reason that we believe this is a game Juventus should win in 90 minutes, but we've given Juventus a draw no bet at odds of 1.14. And of course, the final fixture we have here is from the England FA Cup. It's a game involving Peterborough versus Leeds. So you look at Peterborough. Peterborough obviously is from League One, and now we have this Leeds team from the Championship. The Championship is a level higher than League One. So you look at this Peterborough team, 5 matches played, 3 wins and 2 draws. So they've drawn their last 2 matches. And then you have this Leeds team away from home where they've won once and lost 3 times. Okay, but interestingly, they lost to teams that you would consider teams that are better than them. But again, this is an FA Cup round against a lower placed Peterborough team, right? This is a game against a team that is way lower than Leeds. Okay, and don't forget, Leeds is a team that came from the Premier League, just that was relegated from the Premier League just last season ago. And head-to-head, even though their head-to-head hasn't been recent, shows it's a game that both teams have enjoyed equal success. But the current Leeds team shouldn't have a problem winning or drawing this fixture in 90 minutes against this team from a lower league, which is the League One. So it's for this reason that we've double-chanced Leeds to win or draw this fixture in 90 minutes, and the odds for that to happen is 1.21. So these are the matches we have for you guys. We have the Sportybet booking code, the 1xBet booking code as well. And as always, please edit as well, do your own research. And I wish you guys nothing but the very best. Thank you.